Hi everyone, in What's Next Prabha, today I am going to make one different type of stuffed chapati. For that the needed ingredients are, I have taken 2 cups of 400 grams of wheat flour, a little carom seeds and butter. For the filling I have taken grated uh, raw potato and grated carrot, one small carrot, that is one small portion of cabbage, and 2 medium size onion finely chopped, and 2 medium size tomato puree, and one small portion of beetroot and little coriander leaves chopped, and the masala, 1 tablespoon of coriander seed powder and 1 teaspoon of chili powder and 1 teaspoon of garam masala and little fennel seed and jeera, and this is like slitted green chilies and finely chopped green chilies also, and finely chopped ginger and little bit of curry leaves chopped, and salt and oil for cooking. First we'll make the chapati dough. That I'm taking wheat flour and little bit of salt, that is we can say quarter teaspoon of salt, I can say, and carom seeds and 1 teaspoon of butter. First we'll mix all these things well. Together. Now I'm going to sprinkle little by little water and I'm going to make a stiff dough. Once I finish it, I'll show you how it looks. Okay. I made a stiff dough like this. Now I'm going to do I'm going to take little oil and just going to apply all over, and I'm going to make this resting for 20 minutes. Pan is hot and ready. I'm just adding 1 tablespoon of oil in that. It's already hot, so I'm just adding the jeera and the fennel seed to it. It's got roasted, so I'm just adding the chopped onion. Let us cook this for a while until it becomes slightly golden brown in color. The onion changed into slightly golden brown in color. Now I am adding the green chilies and the chopped ginger, a little bit of curry leaves also, and I am just sauteing it for a while, and I am going to add one by one all the vegetables. First, carrot, cabbage and the beetroot. Now we need to squeeze this potato well, grated potato, and then without much water we should add to it. I'm going to add little salt to it, and I'm going to cover this and cook for a while. Then we'll add the tomato. I'm going to cover this and we'll cook for at least 5 minutes. Vegetables cooked nicely. Now I'm going to add tomato puree and With that I'm going to add all the masalas, coriander powder, chili powder, and little bit of garam masala. You can add it later, the rest. And so just going to give a nice mix. Again I'm going to cover this and cook for 5 more minutes. Let everything together cook nicely, and I'm going to cover this. After adding tomato and masala powder, everything cooked really very well together. Now I am adding the roasted desiccated coconut. This is really optional one, but it tastes good. And sprinkling a bit of coriander leaves and giving a nice mix. I will switch off the stove, and I am going to transfer this into a wider plate so that it gets room temperature quickly. Let it cool. We'll see the next step. See, after resting, the dough looks like this, soft and nice. I'm just going to take off the portion. I'm just going to roll this to cover the body. I'm going to make 5 equal portions. I'll roll it. Little bit of using dry flour, we'll make a thin chapati. I'll roll into a thin chapatis. See, just medium size, you can roll it. This looks this much thin. I'm going to transfer this. I'll make the rest also. I rolled all the dough into chapatis and kept, and the mixture also, our filling also has come to room temperature. Now we'll do the filling. So first we'll take one chapati like this and keep the filling and spread it all over. Not too much also, little bit. And we'll keep another chapati over that. One by one we need to sprinkle this thing and keep. I'll put another one. Like that I'll finish all the 5 chapatis and then I'll show you. And 5 chapatis I've just filled it like this and kept. Now I'm going to roll this like this. Slowly you roll it. Maybe if it comes slightly here and there, no problem. Just keep it like this. Just hold it slightly. And just slightly you press it. Okay, now it is ready. Now I am going to steam this in steamer. In one idli vessel, I have just kept a steamer, this thing, another vessel like this. I applied slightly oil on it. I am going to keep this. I'm going to cook this for 15 minutes. This is almost cooked nicely. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to cool this, then we'll go for the next step. Okay, I will just switch off the stove and I will remove this. Finished making 2 sets. Now the pan is hot and ready. We are going to make the roasting. So I'm just going to add, we can say 1.5 tablespoon of oil to it. Any oil, cooking oil or anything you can, even olive oil you can use. And it's slightly hot. In that I'm just going to add this slit green chilies and finely chopped curry leaves and a little bit of coriander leaves. Now I'm just going to lower the flame and I'm going to place this for roasting. Let it roast one side, then I will show you. Then we will flip the other side. It's cooked nicely, roasted nicely. I'm going to slowly, we'll turn this into other side like this and let it cook the lower side also. Both the sides it's cooked, roasted really very well. I'm going to transfer this into another plate and I will do the next one also. Then I will show you how to serve. Chapati roll is ready and it is done nicely. And see, we can cut like this. Into small pieces and have it tomatoes. See, you can see the layers nicely it has come, and at outside it is crisp and inside it is soft and nice. You can make a small pieces and make it as a starter for any party also, and you can have it as a dinner or breakfast, anything. It's a very good tiffin item with the wheat, with less amount of oil and with a lot of vegetables and everything. You can use any type of vegetables, whatever you like to use it. Hope you all enjoy the video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.